Tim Holland here. At the end of the 2010 NFL season, Commissioner Roger Goodell sent the fans an email saying that he, the owners, and the players would get a collective bargaining agreement done for the 2011 campaign. This way they would avoid an owner lockout. Now there are many reasons why the NFL needs to do this, but here's one I don't think anyone has thought of. If the league starts this season on the second week in September, as it usually does, the first games would be scheduled for September 11th, 2011, 10 years after the terrorist attacks which killed many Americans in the World Trade Centers in New York, the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and Flight 93 in rural Pennsylvania. Now, in 2001, when these attacks occurred, the NFL did the right thing and rescheduled their games a week after the attacks. We heard at that time how the league had found perspective and how we all had put our priorities in order and how football just really was not that important. It is an important thing, but not that important. And then at the end of the year, when the Patriots won the Super Bowl, we heard how this was a great thing for the country because it had been a patriotic year and we were all pulling together. Now, 10 years later, the league has this collective bargaining agreement and a lockout staring them in the face. I think the league needs to get this done so they can play these games on September 11, 2011, where they might have a little bit of a PR disaster on their hand. Because if they don't have any games played on that September 11th date, I think many fans will be very upset and say what happened to all the perspective and priorities that were talked about 10 years ago. The NFL needs to get this deal done and think about this. And as PR savvy as they are, they usually do. For more perspective like this, check out my book, Sports Talk Radio is a Waste of Time, and so is this book. Amazon, Borders, Kindle, anywhere books are sold online.